Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to a brand new video here on my channel, and today we're gonna answer the holy question, will a better keyboard make me a better player? But before we get into this video, thank you so much for 600 subs guys, this is totally insane, and yeah, I don't know what to say, thank you so much. And for everyone who's new here, this channel is mostly around like gaming content, gaming peripheral reviews, something like that, I don't know, like mouse and keyboard reviews, stuff like that. How to improve on games, I play, yeah, I try to like kind of educate and yeah, overall just entertaining content guys. So make sure to leave a like and a sub and yeah, turn the little notification bell, and yeah, without any further ado, let's get straight into this video. See you guys just in a second.
At the scene, we got a god bitch, and she giving me top. Can't get her text cause I can't love no thought. All this blood bitch, I say go get the mop. Fuck all them choppers and fuck all them glocks. I got a god bitch, and she
First of all, let's talk about two specific groups of people. The one who simply buy an expensive keyboard to flex the entire setup, or on the other hand, people who actually want to get a better keyboard to perform better in-game. And I know guys, like for real, there's so many people out there simply buying the most expensive stuff so they can flex the entire setup, and they're just gonna think, yo, I'm gonna plug in, let's say like the AGPtEK Pro or the new Razer Huntsman Mini, and I'm gonna be a pro, like I'm gonna be the next Foon in CS or the next Mongrel in Fortnite. Luckily enough, we reached a point in the gaming industry where you can buy a $30 AK61 and it will have a decent enough quality to not put you in a competitive disadvantage. Like I remember back in the days, 2016, when I started playing competitive games, I had an $80 mechanical keyboard with blue switches and it was horrible, trust me. The build quality was shit and it had horrible stabilizers, some shiny ABS keycaps and a non-braided USB cable. It was horrible overall. And now let's compare that with an $80 Pro 2, which is a great keyboard with some of the best stabilizers on the market right now. Budget gaming peripherals become better and better, which is a huge advantage for the entire community, and everyone should appreciate it. And now let's continue with the main theme of this video, and I have to tell you guys, the quality difference between, let's say, the RK61, the AGPtEK Pro 10 killers would be very hard to notice for a casual gamer. I'm luckily privileged enough to own both of these keyboards, and I have to say, if I wouldn't be grinding competitive gaming and trying to improve on my gameplay on a daily basis, I would have never ever in my life bought the AGPtEK Pro 10 killers. The AGPtEK Pro 10 killers is indeed 25% faster than a common mechanical switch, but are you really a top performer in your prioritized game to actually take advantage of a faster keyboard? Do you play on 240Hz or do you play on 60Hz? Like, let's say if you're still playing 60Hz, you won't benefit from a super fast keyboard. Can your PC offer the power you need to really push your gaming experience to its limits and benefit from such a small advantage like having a 1 millisecond faster keyboard? There are so many factors which can increase the actual advantage of having a super fast keyboard or a better keyboard overall. Most of today's keyboards have a pretty high standard, even on the lower end side of gaming keyboards. But of course, something like the AGPtEK Pro 10 killers will have a phenomenal build quality, but is it worth it as a casual gamer to pay up to $150 more than for a regular gaming keyboard? Definitely not. And now let's talk about what I would recommend you. Buy a hot swappable keyboard with a decent build quality like the GK61, the SK61, there's so many different hot swappable keyboards out there, and try out multiple switches. Let's say you will feel and perform better with a different type of switch. This difference will for sure make a huge difference in your in-game performance. And yeah, it's totally worth it to invest money in it. Try out all the common switches and go for the ones you feel the most comfortable with. And then after trying out all those switches, let's say you really fall in love with some clicky switches, yeah, go for something like the Razer Huntsman Mini with these purple switches, and like, you get what I mean. Like, firstly, try out all the switches you can possibly for obviously the least amount of money, like just try to keep it as cheap as possible, try them all out, and then afterwards buy like a high-end product. And don't just grab the AGPtEK Pro 10 killers, because I know there's so many people which actually don't like the linear switches, and they bought it and now the AGPtEK Pros use this for them, because they just can't get used to the switches, if you get what I mean guys. And now finally the conclusion. Obviously, purchasing a better keyboard will give you a better gaming experience, but you have to see the point. You know, like, are you really trying to grind that game? Are you really trying to perform on a high level? Or are you just a casual gamer? Is it really worth it for you? Is it needed right now? Let's say you have already something like the Pro 2. Do you need to upgrade to an AGPtEK Pro 10 killers or a Razer Huntsman Mini or something with optical switches? Let's say the GK61 with yellow optical switches, which is really popular right now. I think you don't have to. Like, It's just, obviously, if you have the budget and everything, go for it. Like, totally, you will enjoy it, you will love it. The build quality is phenomenal on all of those keyboards. And yeah, just simply look for your budget, look what you really need. Is it really needed right now? Or is it just something you want? And if you're right now on a tight budget, rather go for something like a 144Hz monitor, which will 100% increase your gameplay, because everything is going to become way smoother and like, trust me, watch all the videos on YouTube, guys. There's a huge difference between 60 and 144Hz, and a smaller difference between 144 and 240, but it's obviously noticeable as well. Try to go for something like that. Or a lot of people, I don't know, say, yeah, well, my mousepad is too small. Go for a large mousepad. I don't know, treat yourself. Go for whatever you want. But if you already got a decent keyboard, you don't need to go for one with optical switches, or let's say if the build quality is fine, like stick to it. And yeah, guys, again, thank you so much for 600 subs. If you've made it this far in the video, comment linear switch down in the description. In the comment section, obviously, what the fuck. And yeah, until next time, let me know what you want to see on this channel right now. I can make so many videos actually about tech stuff. Should I maybe try out something like buying an old R9 AMD card, and let's see how it performs right now in 2020? Should I do something like that? Just let me know it. And yeah, until next time, have a wonderful day. If you have any more questions, ask me them in the comments. Feel free. And yeah, have a great day. I'm out. Peace.